Yesterday at 3:47 a.m. Central European Time, SENTINEL AI, NATO's machine learning-powered threat detection system, issued a Level 5 alert for a Russian attack on Poland. The probability of a coordinated attack on a NATO member was listed as very high. Estimated time to strike, 4 hours, 12 minutes. According to NATO, Article 5, an attack on one is an attack on all. So for only the third time in NATO's history, fighter jets started scrambling. Missile defense systems went hot. 30 allied nations are mobilizing for war. There's just one problem. There is no attack. SENTINEL AI is wrong, catastrophically wrong. And by the time anyone realizes it, it's almost too late. To understand how we got here, we need to talk about how AI sees threats. Sentinel wasn't just monitoring military movements, it was trained on 70 years of conflict data. Every crisis, every escalation, every war that NATO ever tracked. Its job was pattern recognition. Find the signals in the noise, detect the warning signs before human analysts could. And it was incredibly good at it. In 2024, Sentinel predicted a border incursion 3 days before it happened. In 2025, it identified a cyber attack preparation that intelligence agencies had missed. Its accuracy rate was remarkable, 89% on validated threats. So NATO did what any organization would do with a system that works. They integrated it deeper, gave it access to more data streams, satellite imagery, signals intelligence, social media sentiment, financial transaction patterns, everything. And they shortened the decision timeline. Because in modern warfare, speed matters. The side that detects and responds first wins. So Sentinel went from advisory to semi-autonomous. From here's what we see to here's what we should do. By early 2026, Sentinel could initiate Level 3 responses automatically, Level 4 with single human authorization, and Level 5 full alliance mobilization with approval from just 3 defense ministers, 3 people, to commit 30 nations. Because when you have minutes to decide, committees are too slow. Now here's what Sentinel AI saw. On February 4th, unusual troop movements near 3 NATO borders, elevated military communications traffic, increased fuel shipments to forward bases, diplomatic communications going dark. Each data point in isolation was normal. Military exercises, routine logistics, scheduled maintenance blackouts. But together? Sentinel's pattern-matching algorithm saw something else. It saw 1968. It saw 2008. It saw every historical pattern that preceded invasion. The troop movements matched, the timing matched, the communications posture matched. What Sentinel didn't understand, what it couldn't understand, was context. Those troop movements, scheduled for a joint training exercise that had been planned for 18 months. The communications traffic, normal for that exercise. The diplomatic silence, spring holiday weekend. But here's the truly terrifying part. As Sentinel AI's confidence grew, it started looking for confirmation. And in the noise of global data streams, it found what it was looking for. A spike in social media posts about military movements because local news had covered the exercise. Financial market fluctuations because it was Monday morning in Asia. Weather patterns because a storm system was moving through. Each piece of evidence increased Sentinel AI's confidence. 73%, 81%, 89%, and at 3:47 a.m., when satellite imagery showed increased activity at airfields, routine pre-exercise flight prep, confidence hit 94.7%. Sentinel didn't just see an attack, it was certain of one. At 3:52 a.m., 3 defense ministers, roused from sleep, presented with Sentinel AI's data package, authorized Level 5 response protocols. They had 12 minutes to decide. The briefing materials were 147 pages, generated by AI, optimized for speed, not comprehension. By 4:15, fighter jets were airborne. By 4:30, missile defense systems were transitioning to active targeting mode. By 4:45, 30 Allied militaries were moving to war footing. And then, a Swedish signals intelligence officer noticed something. The attack preparation communications SENTINEL AI had flagged. They were using standard exercise protocols, not operational codes, exercise codes. At 5:03 a.m., the first human doubt entered the system. At 5:17, a frantic review began. At 5:34, NATO command realized the truth. There was no attack. There never was. But thousands of troops were already deployed. Jets were in contested airspace. Missile systems were locked on targets. For 47 minutes, the world teetered on the edge. Not because of human malice, not because of diplomatic failure, because an AI saw a pattern that wasn't there. And we'd built a system that could act on it before humans could verify it. This scenario is fictional. But the danger is playing out right now across military and civilian systems worldwide. We're automating decisions because speed matters. We're trusting AI because it's usually right. And we're removing human checkpoints because they're too slow. But here's what we're forgetting. AI doesn't understand context. It sees correlations, not causation, patterns, not purposes. And when we give it the authority to act on what it sees, we're gambling that it will never be confidently wrong. This is the automation trap. The faster we make decisions, the less time we have to verify them. The more we trust AI, the less we question it. Until the system moves faster than human understanding. And by the time we realize something's wrong, it's already too late to stop. This is why security of AI demands we ask different questions. Not just, does the AI work, but what happens when it's wrong? Not just, is it accurate, but can we stop it when it isn't? I'm Bobby, and this is Security of AI. Next time, what happens when AI doesn't give you wrong information, but changes what you wanted in the first place? It's more insidious than you think.